name is Stewart Thornhill. I'm a professor at the University of Michigan's Ross School of Business, where I teach strategy and entrepreneurship. Today, I'd like to speak with you about the importance of implementing change and how to do that across the workplace. When people encounter change, whether it's at the workplace, at home, anywhere in their lives really, we often react with our minds rationally, and we can think about whether the change is a good idea or a bad one for very logical reasons. But most of the resistance to change is because of more of an emotional or visceral reaction. And that's brought on by stress. And it's quite natural, and understanding why we react the way we do can help us think about how best to deal with it and respond to it. When we're confronted with things that are novel or new, that are uncertain, we don't know what the future is going to look like, or it's outside of our control, we have a natural reaction to that, which is stressful. And our first reaction is to try to do anything we can to reduce that feeling of stress. So think about those three things: novelty, uncertainty, and uncontrollability. We can deal with all of those as leaders with how we communicate and how we bring the change forward and how we engage our people in moving through that transition. So the novelty part of it is the part that we can really over-communicate why the change is necessary, give people lots of advance notice that it's coming, try to minimize the newness aspect of it. And the more we understand about what the change is, when it's coming, why it's coming, taking away all of that uncertainty and lack of knowledge about the new thing, the less we will be stressed, and therefore the less our natural inclination to resist. It's often said that people will resist change. And for the most part that is true, but it's natural because the act of resistance is in many ways the act of taking back control. When change is occurring in the marketplace or in the world or in our workplace, that feeling of lack of control is extremely stressful. And by resisting, we are engaging in the process of taking control back over our own destiny. Even if rationally, even if in our minds, we know the change is necessary. So again, if you're leading change in the workplace, one question you can ask is, how can I give control or empower my people to take control of their destiny as we move through this change? As you approach any change situation, thinking about why do people resist, lack of control, lack of certainty, and novelty, and then address each one of those in turn. Talk about it, give people an opportunity. And we'll never reduce uncertainty entirely, but the more of a picture we can paint about what the future will look like, the less that uncertainty will be a cause of stress in people's lives, and hopefully they'll be able to move forward and get to the new place that we're trying to get to.